Thanks, Wes. And it's been a long time coming. Police Commissioner Novelle Francis was sworn in yesterday. Today, he held a closed meeting with business owners here in St. Croix to discuss violence in our territory.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. I'm at Rainbow Command, and I want to take this opportunity as I represent News Channel 8 and also probably a lot of the Virgin Island community. We want to say congratulations to Novelle Francis. It's been a long time coming. I have to tell you that this reporter can tell you that the new commissioner, Novelle Francis, has never turned me down for an interview, either off the record or on the record. He's rose from the ranks as a rookie, and he is at Rainbow Command here, hitting the ground running with several business owners in the area, as well as representatives from the PAL and Weed and Seed. We're talking about youth in our territory and saving our children. I'd like to take you to this closed meeting.
Until we start to get to the solution to this problem. The solution ain't burying our kids and sending one to jail. The solution is getting to the core, the cause as to why the children doing the things they're doing. The solution is getting to the guy or the individual that's selling these guns so we could break that cycle. We need to talk about breaking the cycle and starting to focus on solution to our problem. And to me, the best way of doing that is to get your community involved. Everybody got a part to play, a role to play in this community. And we need to stop talking and put our best foot forward. Not only you guys, but the guys on the street corners. All right, I've already been to the street corners. I've been to Mali, been to Campo Rico. I intend to go to Mumbiju and Sign Farm and wherever these guys hang out. I let them know, all right, if you're either, like the commissioner said, you're either part of the problem or a part of the solution.
We have the crime prevention, Weed and Seed. I think that the police department is making some impact in doing this, but they see this as our job. They see that we're required to do this in order to earn our 8 hours. And I tell you that coming in as volunteers, on a personal note, as professionals, I think that they could see the other side, that there is a true commitment and everyone's part, and not just because it's their job to do it. And that's what we want to duplicate our efforts, and not just the Weed and Seed and Camp Defy and the cadet program, but start to at least create some mentorship from some of the successful business leaders in this community.
At Rainbow Command, congratulations to Novelle. We are so happy that he's in that position. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes Small. And there was some excitement at Hovensa this morning. This just handed to us. A leak was observed from an above-ground pipe rack in the east end of the refinery shortly after 11 o'clock this morning. The refinery's emergency system was activated. A fire brigade was dispatched to the area to isolate the leak with the assistance of Operations Department. The refinery called the all-clear alarm and sounded it around noon. There were no injuries during the emergency. Hovensa's safety department utilized portable air monitoring equipment at locations downwind of the leak, but no air emissions were detected outside the refinery at any time during the emergency. Another close call by Hovensa. And stay with us on News Channel 8. We have more news after the break. The Interfaith Coalition was founded just 20 years ago, and they're going strong. Here's News Channel 8's Wes Small to tell us more about it.
It's the Interfaith Coalition, and they have been around for 20 years. I'm here now with Adjua and also Lynn and Carol, and they're going to explain about their upcoming function. We're going to start with Adjua. She's going to tell a little bit about the history of the Interfaith Coalition and what they do.
Good day, Wes. This is the 20th anniversary of the Interfaith Coalition, and I guess the important thing to understand is that it was the coming together of ministers to provide communication in the aftermath of Hugo. As you may remember, I was the public information officer, and at that time we had virtually no radio. I mean, there were 3 stations that were up, but they had very limited broadcast range. And in the aftermath of one of the joint meetings with the local and federal officials, where we had been fighting about, their decision to do open burn, Chaplain Ray Joseph from St. John, who's the chaplain for the Guard at the time, had come over to see how he could help. and seeing my frustration about this debris removal thing, he came
Open
up.
burn, right?
Oh yeah, remember Central High School across the street burned for months and months?
Oh yeah.
The local officials told FEMA, read our lips, do not put tantan and all of that bush and thing to burn. But they decided that was the thing to do, and consequently it burned for, what, 6, 8, 9 months. Anyway, Chaplain Ray came over and said the most wonderful words I think I ever heard. He said, "Can I help?" And although I think I wanted to just cry, I said, well, yeah, we've got to get word out to the people. I said, I'm driving to Frederickstead every day with a cassette tape. I'm driving to the radio stations with these cassette tapes with the advisories twice a day. I know that the churches are there, and I know that whether they have a structure or not, the ministers and the pulpit is a way to get the word to the people.
Yeah, Carolyn, you're going to talk about an upcoming event.
On September 25th, we're celebrating the 20th anniversary with a cocktail event at the Caribbean Center for the Arts in Frederickstead.
In the new library museum, the new museum in Frederickstead.
The museum, yes, on the waterfront.
Right.
We have, that's 6 o'clock. We have the jazz band from Central High School coming for entertainment. And several people will be honored who have not been honored in the past for their work with Interfaith Coalition. We welcome anyone to come. The price is $40 a ticket or $70 for a couple, and that will be a contribution to the ongoing programs of Interfaith Coalition.
I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Quelbe music, a true art form here in the Virgin Islands, just as jazz is in the mainland. And we want to keep that tradition going strong. Here's News Channel 8's Wes Small with more.
I'm here with Dean Hodge and the rest of his Quelbeteers. I was asking while they were kicking it around, Dean, is this a dying art, Quelbe? You know, I look at it like the only true American form of music, which is jazz. Sometimes they say jazz is dying. Is Quelbe dying?
Well, Quelbe was dying, but, you know, recently the legislature passed a bill and they have indicated that Quelbe is now the official music of the Virgin Islands.
Wonderful. And it's probably like jazz for the America. Quelbe is the pure artistic form of music here.
The Caribbean, yes.
All
it is.
right. Now, what are we doing out here in the courtyard today, and what can we see for the future for Quelbe, and where can we catch you cats? I know we could see you in front of Cultural Creations sometimes when the cruise ship comes in.
When the cruise ships are in, you know, we're there. Whenever the cruise ship is in, we're a Cultural Creation. Actually, we're just putting the group together. As a matter of fact, this is only the second time our drummer has been with us. And the second time that Ray has been with us. Incidentally, let me just take this opportunity to introduce the other members of the group.
Let's do that.
The official name of the group is Deans Quelbe Alegre. And Alegre is a Spanish word that it simply means all-star.
Okay. All stars we are.
These guys are really accomplished musicians. You know, I'm just learning.
All right, well, let me take it around the horn. Let's see who we got. Who we got here on the sticks?
Wendell Paris.
And we all know you, man. You've been around for some time.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yes, sir. You're an acclaimed musician.
Yeah. Trying to play some music with with Dean Band.
Uh-huh.
And I hope that what we're doing here, people will love it.
What do you think about Quelbe? Like he said, was it suffering, and now you think it's coming back up here?
Well, Quelbe have been around for a long time, and it was dying out, and we hope that we can keep it up.
Okay. All right. I know you. Stop it. All right. Who we got over here now?
Mario Russell.
Mario Russell. Now, I've talked to you many times before.
Yeah.
You come from a musically acclaimed family, so there's no stopping that.
Yeah, well, you know where we go.
Okay. And what do you see Quelbe right now, sir?
I think it's coming back again, you know.
Yeah.
And I believe we're going to be here for good this time.
You love what you do.
That's right.
Nothing but a big smile that Ajax can't take off.
That's right.
Every time he says he got big smile, that's what he lives for. And last but not least, who we have over here?
Ray Harley.
Ray Harley.
Yeah.
Like I say, you wear many hats. Your main thing is law enforcement over the years, but this is the most less stressful position.
Well, this is the most beautiful. This has been just like the other musicians in my lifetime of playing music. Normally, I play trumpet. Today, I'm playing percussions, a little scratch. A little shaking here and there. You know, I'm trying to learn something, but keep the culture alive because I think it may be coming back to some, but I think it's here. and it's going to be here for a while.
It's not dying. Let's keep it going. Quelbe. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.